Hello, my name is Danny Honda. I was born and raised in LA. Yeah, my full Japanese name was Mitsubishi Yamamoto Honda. Right? I'm like, what the hell, Dad? Am I a kamikaze? I was in the Army for a couple of years in the 1st Cavalry Division in Fort Hood.
Woo!
Yeah, thanks. It was weird being the only Asian guy in the Army, you know? Every day, people were just looking at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? Yes. Not too many benefits to being in the Army, you know? I'd say probably the best benefit is the ability to give old people hard-ons. Like, old men love hearing Army stories, you know? Yeah, I guess because it makes them feel young or gives them hope for the next generation or something. But, like, if I meet some old guy at a park and I start telling Army stories, they get jizz all over himself. Yeah. People ask me, like, where do you get all your jokes from, you know? Yeah, this is new, but I'm like, all my jokes come from right here. This little bunch of jokes. Yeah, did you guys see the Oscars the other day?
Woo!
Yeah, I was watching it and I was starting to get excited. I was like, hey, they're bringing back The Mummy. But then I looked again, I was like, oh no, that's just Al Pacino. Yeah, I got a girl dog. This is a new joke, I gotta try all these jokes out. But, I got a girl dog, and one thing weird is that she starts humping things, you know what I mean?
Woo!
And I'm like, this is not the first girl dog that I've had that's done this. It's weird, right? It's like, what are you trying to accomplish, right? And then she gets like so into it too, you know? Like anything she can grab with her little freaking Tyrannosaurus arms and shit, right? She's like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, ah! Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me try this. You know, I noticed that a lot of anti-gay cultures are actually kind of gay. Yeah, for example, Middle East culture, right? It's kind of like, or Arab culture, right? They're kind of notorious for being like hard-nosed on the LGBTQ. But their men like openly hold hands in the street. I mean, like, how fucking hypocritical is that, right? They're like, don't be gay. La 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 la. And Russians too, right? Russians are like world famous for being like violent towards their LGBTQ. But I was watching this Olympics once, after this Russian dude did this gymnastics jump, he like kissed it, you know, instead of a high five, he was like kissing his teammate and stuff. And it was just a peck. They were like really going at it, you know? Like, in Russia, we do not tolerate the homosexual. Come, Vladimir. Yeah. But I noticed like certain cultures like enjoy, like their men enjoy a level of intimacy with each other that we lack out here, you know? And I have seen it in America because I was in the Army, right? And like out of sheer necessity, when you're in the Army, you're forced to a lot of like gay situations. You're like in close proximity with a bunch of other dudes and you're like either naked or mostly naked. Like the showers, right? That was real traumatic for me. There was one guy, he always walked around with a rock hard boner, you know? It's like, what the fuck? At ease, soldier? Okay, let me try some. You know, Asians love Jews, right? All Asians love Jews. And we're like, Sensei, please teach us, you know? They don't really like us too much. And I think I know why. It's our eyes. You know, like if you see my eye, it's not that it's small, it's that I have an extra layer of skin where my eyelid is. It's basically foreskin, right? And you know how Jews feel about foreskin. I was meeting some Persian guy the other day, and I was like, you're Persian? From Persia? He was like, yeah, where are you from? I was like, the Han Dynasty, I guess? What are we doing here? Okay, that's about it. I got through what I need to work with. I'll just end with this. Here's my impression of a very famous comedian, Kevin Hart, comedian. Ah. All right, Lenny, if you want to, thank you.
Well, Bubbles, whoa! That's what we do in comedy shows. We have instruments